So you hit a good drive and hit a good second shot.
Yep.
We have a eagle putt here on the par 5 second.
Yep.
So we haven't gone over too much of putting so far. Actually, I'll take that back. We haven't gone over putting at all.
Yeah, not for me.
So, would you consider putting a strength or a weakness for you?
It's kind of somewhere in the middle.
Somewhere in the middle.
So the days that my wedge play and irons aren't doing quite as good, my putting makes up for it. But then when my irons are spot on, I feel like it's letting me down a little bit.
So, describe to me what you do for your pre-shot routine, which involves lining up the ball if you do, and then also if you go to the other side of the hole, what you do to imagine the break of the putt.
All right. So I always mark the ball unless it's like a little just rake in putt.
Okay.
Typically I'll come about 8 to 10 feet behind the ball and just kind of look at it. If I can't quite tell what it's going to be doing when I'm standing up, I'll get down and kind of take a longer look at it.
Okay.
Just to really see what that break's doing. And typically I come and line the ball up about where I think it's going to be, where it needs to start.
Okay.
And that feels like a pretty good line.
Okay.
Come back again. And I just like to take a few practice swings to feel the speed to match that line.
Right.
So that feels like a pretty good speed. Set up to the ball, check the line again, make sure it still feels good. Set up, and then I just stroke it in.
Okay. Just a little bit to the right, but that was good pace.
I pushed that one a little bit.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with the 2-putt birdie.
We're good, thank you. So, kind of pushed that one. So,
Yeah.
is there a particular length of putt or a distance of putt that gives you issues? That can give you a drill that possibly you can work on?
5 to 11 feet typically gives me the most trouble.
5 to 11 feet. Okay.
Like outside that, I'm pretty good. Inside 5 feet, I'm really good. It's just that, like when I have a good day with my wedges and I put it to that range between 5 and 12 feet, it's just I don't capitalize on those good shots as many times as I feel like I should.
So there is a drill that Jordan Spieth did use. It's not really a drill, but just so he takes 4 golf balls. He puts a tee at 4 feet from one side of the hole.
All right.
And then he puts on the other side of the hole, he does 4 feet as well. And the other 2 sides, he does 7 feet. And his goal is to make all 4 putts from each of the tees.
Okay.
So it's kind of around the world, but it's just one distance from each side of the hole.
Yeah. So it'd be 4-7, 4-7.
Pretty
That's
much.
how I'd set it up.
And then he tries to make all 4 in a row. But you can first start off, say, first time doing this, let's just make 2, and then gradually try and increase that amount.
All right.
I think that will help your shorter money putts, since you want to focus on that distance, and then
Yeah.
So just work on those work on that game 4 and 7 feet. I think your money putt should drastically improve. Hit a good drive there. Got 72 yards to a pretty favorable pin location here on the 3rd hole. So you said you wanted to work on your kind of 20 to 70 yard shot, so just over it. So on your first one, you're going to go through your pre-shot routine, go to the flag. On your second ball, because I saw you bring out 3, you can go to the front edge, and then the last one you're going to go to the back edge.
All right.
It's going to allow you to develop a kind of a swing for yardage.
All right.
So let's go through your pre-shot routine here. Good distance control there.
That one's actually better shots.
There you go. So on this one, you're gonna go to the front edge of the green.
All right.
So with a shorter shot, or how do you control how long you take the swing back? Or is it kind of more of the same swing, kind of slower swing?
I try to take the swing back less. I try to swing just as hard every time.
Okay.
So like if I bring it back here, I apply just as much energy. If I bring it back there,
Okay.
I just try and swing it just as hard, just adjusting the distance of the swing.
Let's see, you go to that front edge.
All right. So that would be like what?
60
about 60
yards, yeah.
That's a little long.
It's not bad though.
Oh, not too bad.
Yep, just a little past front edge, and then this last one, hit it to the back edge of the green. So you probably got 85 to the back edge, I would imagine.
Yeah. That's not quite making it. Well,
Good shot to the flag.
yeah.
So with those, it's kind of gives you the mindset of like realizing you have it's a good drill to practice if you come out here and there's nobody behind you,
Yeah.
just to develop a feel.
Okay.
Because you never know what yardage you're gonna have. You said
Yeah.
you were expecting about 50 yards, but
Yeah.
you got closer to 70. So just realizing that even though you want that particular shot or that particular yardage, you still have the capability and the mindset. Even though I didn't have that yardage,
Yeah.
I can still execute the shot that I'm given.
Yeah.
So
I've been playing a lot more aggressive off the tee, so I haven't had a whole lot of experience with with the 50-yard shots. I'm typically back 120 or
Okay.
so.
Yep.
So this is kind of a new element for me to actually be playing these distances and playing them consistently.
right, like you wanted to say you wanted to work on these yardages, and playing forward from a different tee, you're given that exposure to that to these shots that you won't necessarily face from the back tee. So
Oh, yeah.
I would say do this drill and then also playing from a more forward tee just to get your exposure
All right.
to the different type of shots. I think that will help a lot.
Yeah. Sounds good. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Hole 7 here, it's kind of a risk reward par 4,
Oh yeah.
which tend to get really good ratings on PGA Tour. But what's your mindset on a risk reward par 4?
Like this one, I can't hit my driver to the green from this tee box, so I just say forget it. I just try to put myself to a good distance and keep those trees out of the way down in the fairway.
Okay. Do you ever, so when you're on the range, do you ever like play the course and have that mindset kind of transfer to the course?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
It's more for just the pre-shot routine. Picking
Yeah,
the
I like
target,
that.
hitting it.
So just pretend, just kind of pick out any hole, doesn't matter if it's the course you're playing or
Yeah.
a different course, kind of like visualize, kind of transfer that mindset that you had on the range onto the course. And I think your pre-shot routine will improve and your mindset for
Yeah.
that. So let's see you hit one good. Let's see you hit a good shot here.
All right.
We did talk about making your overall game more consistent.
Yeah.
Making sure you minimize the misses and also allowing yourself to free up your swing and also to visualize playing better.
Oh, yeah.
So, any questions for me at all?
None that I can think of.
Perfect. Just practice on everything we've gone over. Everything from from hitting fades in the first lesson with the driver
Yeah.
to visualizing that landing spot on the green with the towel, to just work on consistent ball striking with standing more taller at the ball,
Yeah.
and kind of working on your shoulder posture and shoulder alignment and just standing taller with your wedges as well. I think you do have the game to play competitively. Just remember the things we went over
Oh,
and
yes.
continue to improve, and not only improve what I've taught you in these lessons, but also improve other aspects of the game as well.
Oh, yes.
So if you don't have any further questions, I appreciate your time and all your attention.
Thank you so much.
Patrick.